Hi, welcome to a concept video on matrix arrangement. As you can see on the screen, we have taken a basic set first to explain the very simple arrangement tricks which have to be used for such questions. Now, what do you mean by a matrix arrangement? In matrix arrangement, there will be different conditions given to you and you have to try and make a table around it which will help you satisfy all those conditions. So, let's see the conditions and the question. 4 people A, B, C, D. I'm not interested in the name. Ashraf, Bharat, Carlos and Dheeraj. No point wasting your time on reading the names. Stay on 4 different floors of a building and each of them prefer a particular brand of car like the Omni, Toyota, Honda and Cielo. Just concentrate on the alphabets. All the 4 alphabets are different. You can just concentrate on the alphabets. Now, some 4 conditions are given obviously which I will use when I start reading the question or making the matrix. Before that, as my habit is, let's read the questions first. Questions this time are given without options because it's a simple set. Who stays on the first floor? Who prefers the Cielo? Who stays between Carlos and Dheeraj? So, which means if I get my arrangement right, I should be able to answer the questions very simply. First one, let's look at the information given and let's try and make our table. So, what I've done is I've created a standard table, the person, the name of the 4 people A, B, C, D, the floor and the car is blank. We'll start putting the information as we start getting them. Always look for positive information. Ashraf takes either the 3rd or the 4th floor and prefers Toyota. So, at least I definitely know the car for Ashraf is Toyota. For 4, it is 3 or floor. So, I've just put a slash 3/4. Next one, person who likes Honda stays on the 4th floor, which means Ashraf cannot be on the 4th floor because we just said Ashraf has Toyota and he's on the 3rd or the 4th floor, but the 4th floor is Toyota, which means Ashraf will become 3rd floor definitely. Now, because Ashraf becomes 3rd, I still don't know who likes the Honda and the 4th floor. So, hence Honda 4th floor is the information which I will use later. I've just put it down, right? Next one, Bharat stays just above the person who likes Cielo. Now, Bharat stays above somebody who likes Cielo. So, Bharat now cannot be on the 1st floor and cannot be on the 4th floor also because Bharat is the person who likes Honda is on the 4th floor, stays above Toyota. So, if Bharat stays above who likes Cielo, the Cielo has to be 1st floor and Bharat has to be 2nd floor. Now, the only car left for Bharat will be Omni. So, hence we will have Omni for Bharat and Dheeraj stays on a higher floor than Carlos. So, out of the 2 floors left, Dheeraj will be on the 4th floor and Carlos will be on the 1st floor. I already know 4th floor is Honda, 1st floor is Cielo and therefore Omni will become Bharat. So, we've got a table. As I said, it was a very basic set. It was maybe just like a starter set for you. You've got all the information. Let's try and answer the questions based on this. Who stays on the 1st floor? So, we can clearly see the 1st floor is Carlos. Who prefers the Cielo? The Cielo is preferred again by Carlos. Who stays between Carlos and Dheeraj? Carlos and Dheeraj. Carlos stays on the 1st floor. Dheeraj stays on the 4th floor. So, who stays between them? Both Ashraf and Bharat. So, the answer could be Ashraf and Bharat, either one of them. So, depending on your options, you will be able to answer them. So, that was your set. Now, please understand that you might not see a very simple set like this in your test, but this will be your building block for slightly more difficult sets. In fact, we will be having one more set of matrix arrangement, will be a slightly more difficult one.